Hello and welcome back to Raggy's Tap Room. Obviously, there's a reason behind this. Bit of an update, really, in some ways, to show the progression. Still got the nastiest bloody bruise on my arm there, and like here as well. And I don't know if you can see there, but it kind of goes up in a bump there. Same on my face. This is from the Craft Beer Festival the other day on the walk home when people are saying you got hit. I don't know. I have no idea what happened. All I know is I got to a certain point and I've obviously hit the floor. I was out for half an hour. Then when I was walking backwards and forwards through Baseford. Baseford is a massive area, especially when you're walking up and down the bleeder. And then it literally got to about, I would say, around about 3:30, 4:45 in the morning. And then all of a sudden I got towards Sainsbury's Perry Road, and the brat had already fell over multiple times after that initial, whatever it was. And I got there, and all of a sudden the brain, I'm near home. Because my son worked there for so many years. And it kicked in, and I got home to the hospital and whatever. So you can see 5 stitches there. There's a bit of a bump here. I had a small bleed on the brain. And obviously got a black eye. I've had lacerations here last night. I don't know if you watched the review where I just started bleeding. And yeah, fucking frightening, really. The be all and end all of it is, one, if you're going to go drinking on your own, then do not walk home on your own. Find somebody, get a bus, get a taxi, and get yourself home. And really, a couple of less beers. So anyway, we're not going to talk about that. So I'll have a drink first, because this is a story that I just met you absolutely bloody chuckle. And not chuckle. Wow. It's not a beer review. So today, I'm at work this morning, and the wife sends me a photo on Messenger, and it's anyway, there was this photo sent to me. There was missed phone calls. Now, what the bloody hell was up with this photo? So I'll show you this photo, and trust me, you look at it and you're like, what? So basically, that is the photo. So you've got numbers here, as you can see, numbers to the right. Right. Then you've got 2 lines to the left. First, the bottom line says a quid. The next line says 5,000. If you look there are 3 numbers that go to the 5,000. There are 3 numbers that go to a quid. And we're there, and it's like, oh shit. And you know, we've had a shocker of a year. You know, we've had a car that some fucking idiot of a mechanic fucked up. And not only did he fuck it up, but we spent money on him. We lost in every way, shape or form. And we're not rich, you know, we're just like everybody else trying to get your way through life. And we lost the dog, our Charlie, and that was tough, really, really tough. You know, dogs are your family. We're paying for wedding vows, and you know, money's been really, really tough. This beer wall last year would have had 400 beers on. This year there's about 20 left. I've added a few this week, but it's going down as quick as I'm adding it up these days. So 5,000 quid, I'm like, shit. And straight away you're there and you think, you know, give me son back 1,000 because he borrowed us money. He lives with us anyway, but he he borrowed us money, and some to my daughter, you're thinking, and then you think, do you know something, we can pay off whatever's left on the wedding vow, and you know, can actually treat yourself to something, you know, a little bit of a treat, yeah, because 5,000 quid is a good amount of money, you know. Now it's a brilliant amount of money. Anyway, so she phones up Camelot, says, look, I've got this ticket. Like I say, there's the ticket. Phones up Camelot, says, I've got a ticket. It looks like we've won 5,000 quid. Says, right, best thing for you to do is go to a local post office, or a designated post office. They will give you a cheque. They'll check it out. They'll give you a cheque, and you take the cheque to your bank, and it's like, wow. So, you know, my wife's super excited, you know, as you would be, you know. Been a tough year, you know. This also was like bad luck, and it's like our year of bad luck just seems to go on. And you're there, you look and you think, I'm showing people at work and saying, look, wife's just sent this, and they're looking at the numbers, they're doing that, and fucking hell. And yeah, absolutely amazing. So literally, wife goes out at about 11 o'clock this morning. She was doing cakes anyway. It's a hobby, doing cakes. She goes out at 11 o'clock this morning, and she rings me up and says, it's no go. I said, what? It's not a winner. Fuck off, can't be. It is a winner. I can see the numbers in front of me. I can see the numbers there, the flow or whatever it is, the numbers going across, and that on that side. It's as plain as there, you can see it. However, what they said was, and I'll bring this up. So you've got 10 numbers here that you scratch off, right? Obviously, you scratch them off on this side, and there's the con. No, it's probably not a con, but it's a fucking cruel thing. So if you look now, look very closely at the flow 3 and flow 4. Then you look at the line that goes from there, that orangey line that goes up to the top, then back down there, and then ends where the 5,000 is. That's fucking arsehole, isn't it? So basically, if we'd have got, we thought we'd won because we thought it was straight across, and no. And you know, that is very, very cruel. I've done a lot, and I'll hold it in front of you so you can actually see it. I've done a lot. Wife's done a lot of these scratch cards over the years. You see your numbers, you scratch them off, 3 in a line, buff. And it's only when you read those you read that there, and then you look, and the bloke, even the bloke at the post office, he's like, you've won 5,000. You look at those lines, and then you see the lines more then, because all you see really is numbers that you scratched off, a number that side, and the money that side. You see the numbers going across, you think you've won. That is really cruel. It really is cruel. You know, I'm one of these in life. I don't believe anything until it's absolutely in front of me or in my bank, you know, because you just don't, do you? You know, I'm not a negative person, but I've been let down so many times in life that it just becomes embedded rather. And yeah, so We did, for a few hours, genuinely think we won 5,000. It genuinely looked like we won 5,000. Even the fucking post office man, who's a genuine bloke, looked and says, yeah. Puts it in. No, he hadn't. He's like, why the fuck? Why is that like that? And even he got onto Camelot and says, what the hell's going off here? You know, because these people have won 5,000. And it's a very, very cruel. And it's all right having these fucking flow things. But you know, when you've seen so many cards over the year where you get that, and it's just cruel. It really is. So, thought we were going into the weekend, you know, thought I was going to have the most amazing birthday. And we are still going to have a good birthday. Just £5,000 less than we thought. We actually won, the wife won £2 in the end. £2. Yeah. £2 And, yeah. Because if you look at flow 3, you look at the 12, the 17 and the 26, you can see it goes down to the quid. You know, when you notice it, you know, when you first look, you don't notice these things. All you see is numbers. Something one side, something the other side of numbers. You don't see these fucking stupid lines that are there. And, yeah. Ultra cruel. And Camelot, you know, gotta say, one, you fucked the lottery up, because the lottery now is 60 numbers instead of 50. When it was 50 numbers, you had a good chance of winning it. Now it's 60. There's more, and I just think it's greed. It's greed to soak the people. Make more people win, less millionaires. Make it so people win on smaller numbers, because then that wealth gets shared around. And it doesn't go to somebody who just blows it. You know, 15 million and fucks it up and blows it and just spends it on whatever. I mean, I'd love to win the lottery, genuinely. You know, there's good that I would do. Certainly for animals. There's stuff you would do to help people. You would help family in the way you will never give anybody who's, you know, got an issue with drugs or anything like that, or an issue with alcohol, says he. That was just about too much alcohol, to be fair. But yeah, life's a little bit cruel, and today we felt the full force of cruelness. This week, gotta say a massive thank you to everybody who's joined in to the Raggy Beer Review channel. I'm something quite different to other beer reviewers. I'm not here to tell bollocks. I'm here to promote beer, as you do, and good drinking, good breweries, good people. People are the what builds this world. Good people. We're all part of that good community. There are far too much. You know, you even have to look at the news. 3 people were murdered in Nottingham last week. And there was nothing on the news about anything about a racist motive. Whether there was or not, none of us will know. We don't know. But the 3 people that were murdered were white. The person that did it was black. It is there. It's there. And, you know, it's not a racist comment at all. It's a comment. There you go. I don't know about the 3 people that were trying to be ran over. Whether they were white or whatever. I don't know. Was it just the fact that he just killed people randomly? That is what it is. But the news, everything is racist to the news. And it's like, have you not got anything better to comment on and stir the shit than everything? And like the royal family, the stirring of shit is legendary these days. But there was so much good stuff happening in the world. You know, let's not focus on negativity all the time. A bit of positive. And that's what I do with beer reviews. I try to be positive. You know, not every beer is going to be positive. I drank Hobgoblin last night. Jesus Christ. What have they done to that beer? Fucked it up royally. But that's greed. greed is the world's biggest enemy, I think, anyway, at least. But in any case, you know, I'm just a normal person who sees people. I don't see colour, I don't see gender, sexual, you know, anything like that. I just see nice people, you know. If I can talk to people, and that to me is what the world should be focusing on, good people, not the bad, you know. I don't care about anybody's religious things, where you come from, colour, like I say, all these elements, none of them, you know, we're here for a certain amount of time on this earth, a minuscule amount of time, and we're here to bring up our family in the way that we, you know, obviously think best and do best, and enjoy yourselves on the way. And I've got a thumping headache tonight again. Ugh. Obviously, yeah, might have overdone it today. I've been busy at work today. Got back to work today and did some weed killing at one site, went to the other site, got it all nice and clean, got weddings and multiple events at both sites this week. Obviously, I've only gone back to work today. Today's Thursday. I had my accident Saturday night, Sunday morning, in the hospital for 10 hours and learnt some fucking lessons. You know, lesson one, maybe cut down on the beer. 2, do never put yourself in that situation where you're walking through dodgy areas at night on your own. I'm 51 now, not a 26, 27-year-old that would certainly fight back. But I'm a 51-year-old, and you know, and a less boozed up 51-year-old, whatever happened, that would not have happened. But you just don't know, do you? And I've had a week of learning lessons. I've had a downturn in my you know, thoughts and processes and that sort of thing. You know, it's quite embarrassing. Mickey taking's good. I'm good with that because it kind of says you're a prat. And I've had that from so many good people who aren't being horrible to me. They're just saying it how it is. And I mean, I was there for both nights, all 3 sessions. I should have knocked off at the second session. I should have said, I've had my fun. I've been here many hours. I've spent a good amount of money. I've supported the brewery trade, and that's it. Lessons learned. Is life not about lessons, though? You know? Anyway, massive thank you to everybody. Like I say, everybody that supports this channel. You are absolute gold. And please don't take anything I say too awful in any way, shape. I'm just a normal person with an opinion. And do I like the news? No, because I think they just try and stir shit. And yeah, from that part of the thing. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you soon.